Hi guys, so K J Somaiya has declared the results and I have converted K J Somaiya MBA core program. Till now I received interview calls from GIM 4, KJ, Wellinger, LBSIM, Great Lakes and TAPME, and I have converted KJ, GIM and 4, and results for the other colleges are awaited. So few days back I have recorded all my interview experiences, but I wasn't sure whether to post them or not. But today I thought let's give it a try. So a humble request, do subscribe as I'll be sharing my interview experiences one by one. So first off, here's my KJ Somaiya interview experience. Right, so today I'm going to share my KJ Somaiya selection process experience. The process involved a written ability test followed by a group activity and finally the personal interview. This was conducted offline. My interview was on 12th March and the center for the interview was my undergraduate college, which is in Pune. So it's been around 10 months since I graduated, and who would have thought that I would be visiting my college again for my master's interview. Also, by this date, I already converted GM, so I was not at all nervous and it was kind of a very chill interview for me. Now, to speak about the process, first we gathered in the hall where we verified our documents, and later on we were given a piece of paper and a pen for the written ability test, and they displayed the topic on the projector. This topic was should responsibility be individual, and then after that we were given around 20 minutes to write a 300-word essay, and this is the first time I guess that KJ Somaiya has introduced WAT. And well, after that we were allotted a group number, and the same process was followed for the group activity and personal interview. So firstly we were allotted a classroom where our group activity was going to happen. For the GA, we were a group of around 8 candidates, and the case for the discussion was digital footprints, like its types like active and passive. Active is something we post online, and passive is something that leaves behind unconsciously, like our IP address and etc. So we were to discuss on the pros and cons. So this discussion lasted for around 20 minutes, and towards the end we were told to give individual conclusions. Next was the personal interview. Also, the panelists for GA and PI were different. For my personal interview, there was one male and one female panelist. So firstly, I was asked to introduce myself, and my whole interview was conducted based on my introduction. They began by asking about my junior college, such as the competitions I participated in, and then they moved on to my graduation. They asked me about the college committees I was part of and how I managed my studies alongside them. Next they asked me questions related to my work experience, and after that they asked me about my internship experience and the challenges I faced during my tenure. Then after that she asked me about the articles that I write. She told me to elaborate more on these topics. So in my introduction I said that I have written articles for B School magazines and for the newspapers, or say editorials. So she asked me like how do I research, and asked me to explain the whole process right from ideation to the final publication. And furthermore, she asked me about my current job role, where I mentioned that I work with an ad agency in the field of digital marketing, and this led to a discussion on the comparison between traditional and digital marketing. So while I was speaking about digital marketing, I noticed that she was more inclined towards traditional marketing, and therefore instead of opposing her viewpoints, I acknowledged that both the types have their own roles to play. And towards the end of the interview, the male panelist asked about my interests and hobbies. So I mentioned writing poetry as one of my hobbies. So he asked me to recite a poem. So I recited a poem that I had written a month ago, and they really appreciated it. And on that note, my interview was concluded. So that's all about my interview experience. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such content.